Hey, party people, what's going on? Hope y'all had a good day. I'm gonna be doing another sleep stream. So W's for that. Good night. Love you all. Hope y'all had a splendid day. Yeah, hope y'all, grab your snacks, drink. Or if you're going to bed too, cheers, bro. Yeah, I'll see y'all. I'm tired, bro. Chat, also, my phone should not die in this sleep stream. My phone should not die in this sleep stream. Hello, Graham. Hello. Flip chat. Literally Graham. Yo, chat. So, today was a crazy day, dude. Between the steak kid and the situation with Blake, bro, it was a long day to say the very least. So this sleep is about to hit. Yeah. Yo, chat, hand reveal. W hand, chat. W hand reveal, chat. Let's go. Chat, that's tough, right? That's hella tough. Chat, don't I Mog Stick 400? I Mog that boy. Oralist ass. Yeah, chat, I'ma cut on some YouTube to go to sleep too, of course. I don't want to get copyrighted, so I'm gonna mute my microphone. So I'm gonna move you guys over here. There we go. Second, I'm gonna move my computer. What's up, Rave Rand Writers? What's up? frick, chat. TBH, I'm waiting on the disc from. Yo. Let's go, chat. I'm gonna turn on some YouTube to watch. Okay, chat? Good night. Nine people. Holy moly. Chat, what you're hearing right now is YouTube, okay? Good night. If I get copyrighted, I'll just cry, okay, chat?
Hey everyone, it's Adam and welcome to the Pizza Puppet for Pug Blues Pizza. I love this puppet. This was an interesting one just because Pizza Monsters have been before, and we were tasked to, again, this random script as he opens the lid of a pizza box, the one on top. The pizza has a face of a monstrous pizza creature. It opens up its mouth quickly and whips its tongue out around Chad's neck. I really wanted it to be an impactful moment with a cool creature where you want to pause and look at this thing and see what's going on. I think that's like pub-inspired monsters after that. It was interesting how it kind of evolved because at first we go, well, let's just sculpt the pizza and work from there. Where its mouth should be, where its eyes should be. You know, that's kind of the problem with designing.
Good night, guys.
Sometimes
I love you all.
And for this, the clay version just wasn't making a lot of sense. I mean, it was nice to see it, to kind of go, okay, here's a flat pizza. How's it going to open? How are the eyes going to work? How's it going to eat somebody? Your eyes all the way down inside the pizza mouth, and then the pizza lid, the cheese lid is what sits on the rim of the thing. It's kind of like thinking out loud, except for you're like thinking as you're building. What if it's more like, because right, we're already talking about we have to do the tube throat thing, and also we're talking about how does it open in a way to where someone can reach in. But what if it's like one of those spider nests where it's the flap opens up and it's in a tunnel? Then it was. Let's look at it in the computer. Here's a round pizza. How exactly is the face going to work in here? So then I took that into ZBrush, and I started working out like, okay, a flat pizza lid, and it opens up, kind of like the jaw hinge. So then you have an upper jaw and a lower jaw via the pizza, and it's like a hollow tube. We knew a handful of the shots that we wanted to get, like a camera wants to look up outside of the throat at a performer being pulled into the creature's mouth. So it's kind of just incorporating like what are these shots you want to achieve? How's this thing having to function? From there, we kind of started playing with Pug Blues Pizza. We were like, ooh, let's design a pizza box. Pug Blue, if you don't already know, is kind of like the Creature Kid mascot. We did a short film, Pug Blue from Planet Heat. He's like my little pug monster. Pug Blues Pizza seemed like a fun kind of just little cameo for our characters. So we designed some box arts. We ordered some custom pizza boxes. Wow. It's huge. That's pretty sick. Who knows how to fold them? That's pretty neat. And then that also established how big our pizza is, because that's how big it has to fit with the pizza box. we started playing with the idea of, well, if it's coming from Pugbuki Pizza, maybe it should be kind of pug related. Just that Ghostbuster realm of
Be quiet, Pretzel. I'm trying to sleep, okay, boy? Be quiet.
Then we start playing with, well, pug, right? You got the squishy nose, you got the fun shapes of the dog, you got the big eyes, you got the kind of ears. How's the teeth gonna kind of lay out as far as fitting around the pizza, fitting within the design? And then this one was a full digital design sculpture where we just print the molds. We printed the molds for our full under lid, which is the pug-looking pizza cheese face. We printed a big giant tower reverse mold for our inner mouth and our crust. But what we couldn't really nail is a melted cheese texture for the lid to really look like cheese pizza. So for that, we resorted to practically sculpting it. Now, what we ended up landing on, that seemed to make the most sense, was using monster clay with a cheese grater. What we're going to do is we're going to get this cheese grater, and we're going to grate the clay just like it's cheese. What's different about monster clay than Chavant and other kind of oil, waxy-based clays is that it's less sticky, and it is almost like a cheesy texture. It's kind of like, it comes in like a little cheese block. It also melts really nice and kind of melts shiny. And then I think we'll do a thin layer covering the wood with this cheese. Melt it. Pretty melty. Go like 65% melt. Okay. And then that'll give us a base. And then we'll top it off with less melted cheese. So we created layers of melted cheese to give us a nice lid for our pizza. And once we had our melted monster clay cheese lid, we use Habitat Casting Coat from Smooth On. Now, this is a product we use a lot for block molds. It doesn't shrink, it doesn't overheat, and I've kind of found it's almost like an equivalent of 1630, which is a BJB product, which is used a lot for making like big, heavy block molds or cores and things like that, because it's kind of powder. It's got like a hard powder stone base. It takes a lot to like break it. This stuff is kind of the same. It's really, really strong, really durable, does a great block mold. So we just poured Habitat Casting Coat, created a giant plate mold. They tried to kill me. They failed. Peel that up, clean out all that monster clay, and then to cast the cheese out of this big block mold, we're using Dragon Skin FX Pro from Smooth On. This is a really great silicone that is platinum, and it's a little bit firmer than other silicones. We really wanted the lid to be firm, so that with your arms inside, it didn't like sag and droop in places. It kind of did need to be like a flexible plate, essentially. We even embedded a couple layers of window screen, actually, to give it a little bit more structure, to be a flat pizza when your arms are in there, and then when it opens up, you can still contour the creature's face in there. With the silicone for casting the pizza, we ended up tinting with Silk Pig, our white kind of mozzarella color first, and then backing it with
I've got no clue what that means, okay? So, good night, guys. I love you all.
So let's get through to that. For the pepperonis, we could not source fake pepperonis anywhere. So we just ended up 3D printing filament block molds, open face molds, and then casting with dragon skin silicone, just flat pepperonis, like a slight curve, and just making a bunch of these little pepperonis, and then gluing them onto the cheese pizza lid. I was always planning on having this just be a cheese pizza, but it just didn't seem
11
like,
people, holy crap.
I don't know, it just wasn't looking too pizza-like. So pepperonis really tricks the mind into thinking, yes, that's a pizza. And then from there, we just go painting our pizza, painting our cheese, and adding our little burnt, kind of toasted brown edges, and really detailing it out so it looks like cheese pizza when it's just sitting there. and then opens up to a cheese sauce kind of creature. Now his teeth were just 3D printed on our Jupiter SE, which is an incredible large format resin printer. He has rows of these big giant teeth. We needed to just print them all in one big go, and then left them on the sprues and just painted them and automotive them right there. And then all we did is knock them off the build plates, sand them down, and just silpoxy the teeth into our sockets. The Pizza Pug's eyes were from Fourth Seal Studios, who we get all of our eyeballs from. They're incredible. They're 3D printed in color, highly polished and glossed. We just modeled like a little socket kind of rim that we printed just out of PLA filament, and then lined it with a little bit of felt so the eyes don't get scuffed up over time, and glued that within his eyeball sockets in our silicone, just silpoxy these little filament rings with our eyeballs just floating in there. And the performer just sticks his arms inside of this silicone, these two silicone sleeves, and just manually manipulates the eyes with each hand. Now the tongue of the Pizza Pug was
14 people. What the heck?
None of them seemed to work.
W.
We tried foam fabricating with latex and memory foam. We tried it a couple times. It was too stiff, or like latex would buckle in certain areas, which was weird. We tried a silicone skin with poly foam. But what we landed on for the tongue was just casting it out of just straight flex foam and 8-proof smooth on. It's self-skinning 2-part polyfoam. We just closed our giant 5'3" crinkle cup, tipped it in our polyfoam to be kind of on the inside, and just did it in one big batch. Put a little bit of rope in there so it has something to tie to, so it's pulled out of the creature. The straight polyfoam one came out beautifully, moved really nice. Straight polyfoam you could just tear it in half. So we just really kind of went heavy on the rubber cement painting, just kind of sealing it, and it was just the perfect kind of tongue. And I'm really happy with how that came out. I'm really proud of our Pizza Pug. I think it came out really cool. I think it's a super fun design. I'm really, really excited to add that to our resume of creature puppets we've done, and we get to pay a little homage to our Pug Blue character. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you like this video. Let us know any comments on how we built this character, and I can't wait to show you this.
He said he got scammed, so I'm trying to help him out.
steak. You are a bitch. You're a terrible person. Telling little kids, make little kids want to kill themselves. What is wrong with you? Damn, bro. You stupid ass. You're getting permission. I told you. If you keep this going, I'm mass reporting you and spam reporting you for harassment. I'm doing that right now, stupid ass. Good night, bro. Stupid ass. Go to sleep. Oh my god.
I know, it's like, I feel like I have not 8 people on my stream. I feel like it's less. And actually... Come on, bro. Like, I really don't have all day, bro. Sleep came into the stream. Yeah, you know how I guilt tripped him? Alright, I'll maybe give you some. Nice, W. W Blanco. Oh, now Steak's trying to guilt trip us, huh?
Shut
Well,
up.
I'm not the one guilt tripping.
Man, who you talking to?
He's literally the one that said it was your fault, bro. Like,
Who you
what?
talking to, bro? Shut up. I'm trying to sleep, bro.
Bar. Hold on, let me pull up your stream, bro. Just give me a second. Hi, Steak. Oh, you guilt tripped me. I never went to... Yay! Good enough. Rather not. I really don't want to get into anything else, but Steak is a scammer. That's really all I can get into the chat. If you want me to. Steak is a scammer. Oh my gosh. My whole base, man. Man, no. Yes, but I'm not allowed to add anybody on it, so yeah. Bro, Loki. Hold on 1 second. I'm done with Steak, bro. Like, he can say he guilt tripped me. We're just listening to the person here, okay? Alright. Bruh, you sent me a treat.
Good night, guys.
We like that. That's how we like that. Graham, what?
Hello, Norma. I'm
Yeah.
sleeping right
There's some
now.
other stuff, but I
Good
just don't want to
night.
get into it because it's not appropriate for watching. Or even for me to say out loud. Yeah. Oh, and he scams for way more stuff than Burger is. He scams for, he said he scammed for 2 full base packs. I would have had that.
Good night, guys. Good night, guys. I love y'all.
Talkers and wait.
Have a good night.
They really
Later. Good night. Love y'all. What's up, ZJ? Yeah, this is just a sleep stream. I'm trying to sleep. Good night, though, bro. Hope you sleep well. I'll see y'all in my next actual stream.